A new report released today looks into the mind of a Fond du Lac man who killed one police officer and wounded another.
What did you expect was going to happen? This is all your fault.
Police released this recording where the shooter blames his ex-girlfriend for his actions.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. This is months after the incident that we are hearing from the man who police say turned the incident deadly.
And we're also learning more today about what happened on that rainy morning in March and why. The report states that James Cruckson opened fire on police and later shot and killed himself. Officer Craig Burkholz died after being hit twice. Officer Ryan Williams and his police dog were also wounded. They have since returned to duty.
And as for the report released today, the Fond du Lac County District Attorney says officers handled the situation heroically and professionally. And it appears that Cruckson was driven by a relationship that was falling apart. Fox 11's Lindsay Veramis begins our coverage.
When James Cruckson opened fire on police March 20th, investigators say he had no plan, only spiraling rage and a crumbling relationship.
All the evidence suggests it was a result of a man having an emotional break under the influence of his emotions.
District Attorney Dan Kaminsky says Cruckson snapped after sexually assaulting his ex-girlfriend early that morning. Kaminsky says Cruckson left a voicemail message during the standoff, admitting the rape and blaming her.
This is all your fault. I should have killed you. You deserve to die. You're an evil person. I hope you have a hard time dealing with all this.
Investigators say the woman had talked her way out of the home, saying she was going to her mother's house. Instead, she called police.
You had to come home and get physical. And I got physical back.
About an hour and a half later, Cruckson realized officers were outside the home and sent a text message to his father. It said, "Bye, Dad. I'm finally checking out."
This was it for him.
Cruckson also talked with several family members and a police negotiator during the standoff. Kaminsky says they all tried to convince him to surrender. During the calls, Cruckson admitted shooting an officer and the sexual assault.
Not once did he mention any desire for revenge against police officers.
Kaminsky says Cruckson's ex-girlfriend had a brief relationship with a Fond du Lac officer several months before the shooting, but says their investigation determined that relationship was not a factor.
That officer was not on duty at the time of the incident, nor in any way present at the scene, nor involved in any other capacity.
The investigation has provided some answers, but Kaminsky says questions will remain. Lindsay Veramis, Fox 11 News.